This time at the Quick Speed Shop, we're doing something completely different. The people over at Super Clean sent me some products, and we're going to see how they work. It's all starting right now. I'm a professional, don't try this at home. Okay, the first thing I have to do, I have to apologize to Super Clean. They sent me these products like 3 or 4 months ago when I was doing the body work on the 40 Mercury project, and I really didn't have any chance to use most of the stuff because it didn't apply to anything I was doing. So hopefully they're okay waiting for a few months for me to do this. But I have used the Super Clean Floor Absorbent. I've used this a whole bunch of times. It's actually almost gone. When I did some cold start videos, I had some spillage action, so you can see that. And then we got some other products here. I've got Super Clean degreaser in a bottle. We're going to try the foaming cleaner right now. I got a greasy spot in this Mercury frame rail doing engine work. And I really don't have any wheels to clean up, but I also have Super Wheel Cleaner that you spray on and then rinse it off. I don't have any aluminum wheels, unfortunately, pretty much on anything that I can think of. Yeah, so we might not try that, but I can definitely recommend this absorbent. It works great. You'll see that in a second. I've used just about the whole gallon container of it. And then let's go try the super foaming cleaner right now. Okay, up here on the engine compartment of the 40 Mercury, we'll try the foaming cleaner. You see this frame rail is super grungy here, so I'm just going to hit it on there and see how it works. If I can get it in here. Here we go. All this stuff is biodegradable, and it shouldn't hurt the paint, hopefully. We got a lot of grease down in here. Just gonna foam her up and let her go. Now you spray it on, you let the foam work for a while, and then you're supposed to rinse it off with water. I've got to go get a bucket and a sponge or a wet rag because I don't have excess. I can't get this car outside right now, but we'll wash it off with a damp rag, and that should remove the foam and the grease. Okay, I got a bucket of water here. We'll get this rag wet, and this will simulate rinsing this off. But let's go ahead and take a look, see how it does here. Yeah, I cleaned that up nice. It's taking the grease right off. I didn't spray any on that control arm there, but let's take a look down here by the cross member. If you can see it. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah, I cleaned that up really good. Look at that. That took a lot of that grease off immediately off that frame. You can see it's a ton cleaner. Now when I get this outside or I can hose this off, I'm going to spray all this engine compartment down. I'm going to hit all this with the foam, let it work real good. But that's a good test. That took the heaviest stuff off, no problem here. And I can actually see there's a lot of paint damage on the frame from old chips and scratches and wear and stuff. Maybe I can touch that up once I get this degreased all the way. But man, the foaming cleaner seemed to work pretty good there. Another thing the folks from Super Clean sent me is some oil absorbent, and you can see here I've got a mess under this engine. Oh god, it's leaking everywhere. My good concrete. So what we got here is the super absorbent. Let's try it out. Just don't get hit by the engine. Horn works. There we go. What's this stuff made out of? All natural. Looks like it's made out of like wood chips and stuff. Says it's 4 times as absorbent as clay. We're gonna find out here in a minute. But I got oil dripping. I gotta set this engine down. But thanks to Super Clean for sending me this. Oh, now it's got oil all over it. That's great. I got a mess here. I'm gonna clean this up and we'll get back at it. I'm gonna put the old Super Clean to the test here. I got a horrendous transmission oil spill on this tarp. Let's see how it sops this up. I had trying to back my truck out and it kind of got away from me and sucked the tarp up and spilled this pan everywhere. Let that soak in for a while. I gotta get this pan cleaned up, but seems like it's soaking in good, doing its job. Well, this stuff works pretty good. I smeared off a lot of the heavy stuff and put a little dusting on there. Let's go down here. Look at that. I picked it all right up off that tarp. It's all mixed in with the super clean here. Just got a little bit of residue on my hand because it's in here, but I can take a broom and I can clean this up and probably just wipe a rag on here and clean off a little bit of residue on the tarp, but stuff works pretty good. Clean that right up. Here's the spot from the other day. Unfortunately, I left it out in the rain, but you can see it took most of the dark, really old oil up out of the concrete. I'm going to get some super clean cleaner and see if I can just clean that up and get it out of the concrete there, but it took probably 90% of it up, no problem, even if I let it sit out in the rain for a week. Now back in the winter when I cleaned up the rear end for this car, I used the original super clean regular greaser. So I'm going to go ahead and, or did I use the foaming one? I used one of these. I can't find the other bottle. I think I used the regular cleaner spray down there. But anyways, we'll cut back to the clip where I'm cleaning up the rear end housing, and it worked really well getting a really caked on grease off of that. And I use the same method of using a wet rag to clean it off since I'm in the garage. But it really worked out good, so we'll cut to that clip. So I got a product here. It's super clean aerosol spray grease dissolver. You're supposed to spray it on, then rinse it off with water. I'm going to spray it on and then probably like towel it off because I don't want to make a huge mess of water on my garage floor here. I'm going to foam it up on there and then put the wire brush to it and try to get some of this grease that's on here loose. So I got the super clean foaming aerosol degreaser. Let's try it out. Oh, look at that. Just like tire shine. Bam. Alright, so I'll spray it on here and we'll see what happens. It's bubbling away. Well, it's dissolving here. I think I'm going to take my wire brush and give her a little scrape, kind of get some action going. This is just to get the heavy stuff worked out. Okay, I went and got a tub of water here. I think I can sponge into this, and I got an old sponge. Let's see if I can get most of this back into the pan. I'm just going to scrub this off of here and rinse it off. Let the super clean do its job. This stuff is biodegradable, so no issues there. I'm making a mess. So that worked good. It cleaned up the residue real nice. I've still got some heavy grease here that I've got to scrape off, and I'll hit it again with the foam. But using that little bit of scrubbing with that pad and all that, it took all the residue right off here. This is nice clean. Now you got some factory paint marks from the factory there, from assembly. Got bare metal on the spot welds on the axle tube plug weld there. So I'm going to go ahead and keep cleaning this thing up. It should clean it up really nice. The super clean foam degreaser seemed to work good here. And it is biodegradable. You spray it on and rinse it off just like I showed you. So it worked good on here. So I'm going to keep working at this thing, getting it cleaned up, and then hit this with a grinder and clean all the axle tubes up. This thing will be ready for some paint. So bam, there we go. This stuff seems to work good. You can get it like AutoZone, and it's biodegradable. It's a real good degreaser. It's reasonably priced, and like I said, I like the floor absorbent. That works really well. So the transmission oil you saw there, that stuff's difficult to clean up. This stuff cleaned it up really nice. And the foaming cleaner you just saw in the Mercury frame seemed to work super great for just sitting on there a few seconds and taking the real heavy grunge off that frame. Like I said, they also have aluminum wheel cleaner, which I don't really have any aluminum wheels to clean. But all you guys have shiny cars with shiny aluminum wheels, I'm sure this stuff works good just like the rest of the products. So I want to thank Super Clean for sending me the stuff to the Quick Speed Shop here. I'm sorry once again that it took so long to showcase most of the products, everything except this. But you know, I was in bodywork mode and welding mode, and there really wasn't degreasing going on here. So that's why it took me like 4 months to get this video out. But this seems like a pretty good product to use. I'm gonna be getting some more at AutoZone or wherever. AutoZone be closest to me, but it seems to be work good, and I can look forward to using these products good. So thanks for Super Clean for sending me some stuff, and we'll see you guys out in the garage. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Quick Speed Shop's putting out all kinds of cool stuff. Jeep builds, car builds, hot rod builds. I'm building a building this summer. Stay tuned for that. All kinds of stuff going on here at the Quick Speed Shop.